Hi. I don't know if you are searching for Kratom because you want to see what all the buzz is about, or if you're like me a little over a year ago, you are in so much pain right now. You're withdrawing, whether it be from heroin, opiates, fentanyl, methadone, Suboxone. You're hurting. You're looking for help. You're looking for something, anything that will stop the pain, make you feel like you can make it through. Because right now, if you're going through withdrawals like I was, then it feels like you will do anything just to make the pain stop. So just give me a little bit to talk to you about what you're searching for at Kratom, and I'll be 100% honest with you. Um, my name is Megan. I am 30 years old. I live in the South. For about, I've been clean off of heroin and fentanyl for about almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years. That's crazy. Um, I'm a waitress. Somehow I got my job towards the end of my addiction. I was trying to do better and I kept slipping. And no matter what I did, like, I don't know, I just couldn't kick it. I tried the Suboxone route. I've never did methadone. I will be 100% honest. I have tons of friends who have, but I personally have never did methadone. Like I said, I was on Suboxone. I was prescribed fentanyl, actually 100 microgram patches. They're made for every 3 days. I was prescribed them every 2 while I was getting some treatments out in California where I lived for a while. So, let's just get to the point. I'm here to talk to you about Kratom and what it did for me personally and people that I know personally, people, my boyfriend actually, who we've been together for 3 years. So this isn't just something from, it just helped me, it helped him as well. Alright, so I've tried plenty of Kratoms. I have did both powder forms and I have did capsules and I have did liquid forms as well. No other Kratom has helped me like Earth Kratom has. Let's see if I can show you that. Earth Kratom. This is the main dye, 72 count. I get it from actually a local smoke shop down the street from me, about 10 minutes away. These bottles are $19 because I am there so often. I get a 15% discount. Also, I told you about the powder forms. Come in bags like this. This is the 100 grams. They're empty, but for some reason, I've kept a lot of them. Now, for me, the withdrawals, let's see. I hate remembering this, but if it helps you, I'm cool. The withdrawals felt like, number one, I felt like I was crawling out of my skin. My head was in a severe, all I could think about, it was just, I could only say like doom. Like, it felt like, is this ever going to stop? I can't do this. If I don't go get a fix, take another pill, do another shot, there's no way I can get through this. It even made me suicidal at times. I couldn't sleep. Couldn't sleep at all. Throwing up, no appetite. If I did try to eat something, that was just hell. The cold sweats, rub my palm, just talk about it. The cold sweats, hot and cold sweats were horrible. Especially if it doesn't even matter. Withdrawal within itself is absolutely miserable. But if you have a job, if you are a mother, if you are a father, any of those things, you can barely maintain and take care of yourself right now. And I just, having to maintain your job, going to work, feeling like if you're withdrawing how you are feeling right now, it seems absolutely impossible. I found Kratom on the 3rd day I went to work withdrawing. I remember it being so bad. I did. I ran out. I ran out of work. And I am so beyond blessed and lucky. My boss had someone very close to her also struggling with addiction. People thought something was going on, but like a lot of us, recovering addicts, I was really good at hiding it, or so I thought. I remember laying on the bathroom floor, the dirty bathroom floor of my job, because I was so sick. I didn't want to lose my job because, to be honest, I needed the money for a fix, and I had bills to pay, had things to take care of. It was on my 3rd day of withdrawals. I would keep leaving work early, stuff like that. I would keep leaving work early, things like that, and there was a head shop, a smoke shop across the street from my work, and I had been Googling so many different therapies. I mean, not therapy, remedies, I guess you would say. I had been Googling remedies, and Kratom kept popping up, and then I saw people do videos about it, and they were saying it saved my life, it helped with my pain. Not only was it helping people from severe withdrawals and helping keep them straight, but I saw it was helping people with chronic pain as well. And a lot of us start using because, you know, some kind of pain, if it's not mental, physically. I was just seeing a lot of different things about it. And so I went, and the serving size for these says 5 capsules. I heard people say when you start, you know, you don't want to take too much because, you know, maybe your stomach can't handle it when you're withdrawing. Your whole body's completely out of whack. Trust me, I know. I took to start. I had heard someone say take about 10 or 11, which I was like, but honestly, I had such a high tolerance, an insanely high tolerance. Of course, addicts, we take more than's ever needed. So I won't lie, I probably took 10 or 11. I remember crying. I was sitting there with a girl I work with, and I was just praying. I went in the bathroom. I was like, because I was so done, y'all. I was so done of being a slave to drugs. And there's no other way to say that. It is literally a bondage you have to these drugs. You start taking it for it to be fun, and you know, by the time it's all said and done, it's not fun anymore. You're literally just taking this medicine, these drugs, this whatever the vice is, just to survive, just to get by day to day. It's no way to live. Trust me, I know it's no way to live. So let's get to the point. So within about 30 minutes, maybe even like 20, 25 minutes, I don't know, my head started chilling, my thoughts started calming down, my skin stopped crawling, my sweat stopped, the cramps and upset stomach, because let's face it, I'm not here to glorify or make addiction beautiful. You have severe diarrhea, throwing up, all of that, your body's completely just freaking out without what it's used to having in it, whatever it may be. So I literally looked at my friend, and I just looked at her, and she said, "You're not pale. This is like your eyes, your pupils aren't crazy dilated." She was like, "What do you feel right now?" And I was like, "I don't know what I feel, but I know I don't feel sick right now. Whatever's going on, I'm okay. I can stay at work the rest of the night. Like, maybe this is just, you know," I didn't know if it was real. I didn't know if it was all in my head. But from that day on, I got home. When I left work that night, I went to the smoke shop before they closed, the head shop, whatever you want to call it. And I got some more. I came home, and my boyfriend was in the bed, and he was withdrawing so bad. It was pitiful. And I gave him some of these capsules. He's like, "I'm not taking that shit. Like, no." And I begged him. I was like, "Please, you don't understand." He was like, "Have you used? You look like you're fine." I'm like, you know, I wasn't perfect, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't in the extreme throes of withdrawal. I wasn't like tripping out. I wasn't losing my mind anymore. I was okay. He took it for the first 24 hours. He would throw up the capsules. I did not do this. He was throwing up all the capsules, but when they were, I guess, you know, when they were, you know, absorbing into a system, it would help him, but he would still end up throwing them up. And it would help him so much, he didn't want to stop taking them, so he started to eat, although it was hard to get it down, he would start eating just crackers or a couple bites of bread, something, so he'd have something on his stomach before he took them, and it was like night or day for him. We have not turned back a single time since the night I came home with these. I cannot tell y'all how amazing this beautiful plant is. I cannot stress it to you, please. If you are hurting right now, if you feel like you can't go on, if you just want help, you just want relief, you do not know what to do, where to turn, look into Kratom. It is a plant, all natural. It's from, I think it's Southeast Asia. It's a leaf that they grind up. You have your white vein. When the white, when they say white, red, or green vein, it just means the colors of the stems and the leaves. My favorite, I have plenty, let's see, like I have said, Mangda is my favorite strain. For a while there, I did strains like Trainwreck. Trainwreck is something Earth Kratom, and I've actually seen another brand of Kratom come out with the Trainwreck. Let's see if I can show y'all. A Trainwreck as well. It is 11 different strains of Kratom. White, red, all that green. They put it all together so it has one amazing effect. Different types of Kratom have different chemicals or it reacts with different receptors in your brain. It'll let you feel some of it. They always said that the less you take, the more stimulating it is. The less you take, the more stimulating it is. Sorry, excuse me. The more you take, the more calming it is. For me, like I told y'all when I first started, it says that the serving size in these are 5. I take these about 3 times a day. I have for over a year now. I start first thing in the morning. I get up for work at about 5 o'clock. Now I can go. People say that, oh, be careful with Kratom. You can get addicted to it if you take it too long. I'm telling y'all, I'm not a doctor. I am nothing of the sort. I am not like nothing. But I'm telling y'all, I have stopped taking Kratom plenty of times. I did not withdraw whatsoever. If I did, I guess I was so used to the extreme crazy withdrawals from these pharmaceuticals and heroin and stuff like that. Whatever did happen from the Kratom or not having it did not affect me whatsoever. When I don't take it, I just don't feel like I have that much of a drive, if that makes any sense, to get up and go. Kratom, for me personally, and for people I know who takes it, when I take Kratom, I'll take it, like I said, so I wake up at about 5 in the morning. As soon as I get up, I used to only take it with orange juice. Now I'll just take it with whatever. I'll get up, usually still orange juice, but I get up, I take, for me, to each is their own, I personally take about between 12 and 16 capsules at once. I'll get up, I'll wake up my son for school, get all that done. I go in the bathroom, jump in the shower, and get ready for work. By the time I am out of the shower, I'm ready. I play my music on my phone, and I'm like, let's get this day started. It gives me an amazing, they say it's a mood euphoria, mood booster. I don't like strong things like caffeine, like the stackers and stuff. No, I cannot take those. I do not like feeling jittery, my heart beating out my chest. Kratom does not do this whatsoever. It doesn't. I'm just ready. I love it. Like, I'm just ready to start my day and tackle whatever it has. If I have a little bit of pain from, where I'm on my feet as a waitress for 8-10 hours a day, minimum, back and forth, no breaks. If I have a little bit of feet pain, back pain, which is rare, it really helps with that, especially, ladies, if it is that time of the month, when I am cramping, PMSing, Kratom is my go-to now. I don't even mess with Tylenol. I try now that I have been clean and stuff, I try to stay away from any honestly type of pharmaceutical, any type of, even Tylenol, ibuprofen, unless I really need it, I don't take it. Kratom is amazing when you're feeling down, bitchy, aggravated. Come on, PMS does that, let's be real. Whenever I feel like that, Kratom helps me so much. I take it about 3 times, there's still some green Hulu in this. I take it about 3 times a day. Like I said, in the morning, as soon as I get up, around, it says it'll last for you around 4 or 5 hours, sometimes 6. For me, yeah, it does, but if I take it at 5, I'll take it again at around 10, 11. Then when I get off for work, if I'm off at 3 or so, I'll take it one more time. Now, I don't take 16 more pills just to keep it going throughout the day or boost up a little bit more. I'll take maybe 6 more capsules, 7 max. It's incredible. It has saved my life. I don't want to keep this video too crazy long, but I want to start doing more videos. This is my first one, but I've been wanting to do one for so long. And I finally had a day off, and I'm like, wait a minute. My Kratom kicked in. So I'm like, maybe Now's the time. So yes, this isn't perfect. I understand. I've been mumbling a little bit. Hopefully, I've got across the things you need to know, the most important things if you are withdrawing right now. Step one, Google, call around, Google local head shops around you. Call them, ask, do you carry Kratom? If they do, I have tried tons of different Kratoms. They've all pretty much helped, but nothing has helped me or been as amazing as Earth Kratom. And I think this is going to be backwards the way I'll see it anyway. So Earth Kratom, Google it. You can get it online. They were going through some trouble for a little bit, but they got through all that, and so they're back. They're booming. Call your local head shops, like I said, if they have it. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Please, 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 just try it. Just try it for me once. Let me know what y'all think, how it works for you. If there's any questions that I can answer for you, please leave a comment below for me, and I will answer them as soon as I see them. Just know, first and foremost, or last, whatever, don't really know how to put it, just know that you can do this. When you feel right now, if you are going through withdrawals, you're feeling like all I'm saying, you might be hearing it, and some of it's trying to sink in, but some of it's going right out the other ear. You can do this. You can get through this. You are strong. You are amazing. If you feel like nobody loves you, you're wrong. That's the devil, and that's the devil talking to you. You got this. There are so many things out there right now that can help you that, some, big pharma stuff like that, they don't want you to know about because they're not going to be making money off of you. It's okay to ask for help. If you feel like you can't do this, if you don't want to do this on your own, you can go up to your hospital. You can go up to call behavior health in your area. Tell them, you're ready. You need help. You're ready, to give sobriety, or you're ready to get clean and just give life a shot. There are so many people out here, people that don't even know you, nor do you know them, that are willing to help you. I'm one of those people. I will do whatever I can, even if it's talking to you on the phone, Skype. It doesn't matter. I will help you any way that I can. You can do this. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are amazing. You are strong. You can do this. You're stronger. I'm telling you. You don't know how strong you can be until being strong is all you have. You have no option left. The life you're living right now on drugs or pills, even if I was prescribed so many pills, but just because it's written for you by a doctor doesn't mean it's not dope. I will be the first one to admit this. You can do this, okay? There's some of us, not some, there's a lot of us who have had it just as bad, if not worse, than you do right now. And here we are, year, 2 or more years later, talking to you, trying to help you through this, because we have been right there where you are right now. It's all possible. You can have a life again. All I wanted when I was an addict, I would get jealous at people being able to wake up and not wake up in cold sweats and have to do a shot right away, pop pills, suck on a fentanyl patch right away. Like, must be nice. Oh, so you have a full-time job. You can just go out and do whatever. You can live your life day by day and not have to depend on any drug. Like, oh, must be great. I was right. It is great. It is great. Life is so beautiful, and I'm so glad that I made it through, because a lot of my friends and loved ones, they're not here today. They didn't make it through their addiction. It took their lives. I have a house. I have a job. I have my family. I have custody of my child. And Kratom is a really big part of that. Of course, my will and endurance helped me out. But without Kratom, I would never have got as far as I am today. So Google it, look it up, find a store, your closest store that has it, and get you some. Hang on, because you got this. All right? Be strong.